Oh my gosh, y'all, this store blew me away. Blew me away. I have never seen this many dollar tables crammed all together in one store before. This is the largest dollar table I have ever seen in an Ollie's. Oh my gosh. First off, the Peeps cupcakes. I've never seen that. They are so cute. Anything Peeps is just adorable. And this store actually had a couple of Peeps items that was just three Peeps items that were just amazing. This is the Kissimmee, Florida store. Oh my gosh. So we saw the Peeps, then they also had these really cute little eggs that you can hang on a Easter egg tree. I thought that was really cute, or you could decorate them anyway. You could put them on wreaths, anything like that. A bunch of different baskets, but they had these really cute little carrot markers. These are markers and they're shape of carrots and they're so cute. A lot of these pop items are showing up, and I honestly think that these pop items have come from the Joann's liquidation. I don't know for sure. If anybody knows for sure, please let me know in the comments. But oh my goodness gracious, they had several Pops items. Several I've seen before, but several I haven't. I have never seen those little carrot markers before. And y'all know how many, if y'all have been watching my channel, you know how many Ollie's I have been in. I mean, I've been in almost every Ollie's in Florida, several in Georgia, and some of these items, it amazes me that Ollie's still comes up with items that I have never seen before. Oh my gosh. Oh, the 12 by 12 paper selection in this store was off the charts. Wait till you see it. This was the other Peep. Well, this is one of the other Peeps items. This is a little game where you push a little ball up through and it goes down. I can't remember what it's called. It says on the package, but I can't remember right now. I'm so excited about what's coming up in this store. Oh my goodness gracious. I would not buy these. This is not a good buy to me. $20 for these signs. They're really pretty. They've got great dimension on them. They're beautiful. But at $20, I think that's just too high a price point for them. But that's me. You do you. Let me know. Would you buy one of those for $20 or do you think that's too much money? This is the third Peeps item. Look, they have little plushy Peeps. And they had two different sizes of Peeps and two different coverings. One of them was kind of soft and silky, and then the other one was more of a shag type carpet. The larger one was $4, the smaller one was $3. Either way, that is a great price. But right next to those for $5, look at all of these little TY and whatever other brands of little squishies they had, and they had such a huge selection of these squishies. Look how many different squishies they have. And this one I still haven't figured out. I'm kind of thinking that maybe it's a turtle, but I don't know. And I'm also kind of thinking this maybe it's a cuttlefish. I really don't know what that one is. That one just threw me, but the rest of them are pretty obvious as to what they are. But at $5 each, that is a really great price for a squishy. And with Easter coming up, this would be a great addition to a kid's or even an adult's Easter basket. That's a great price. It's a great thing to have, and they had such a big selection. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, here it comes, here it comes. Look at the size of it. Do you see the size of that table? That is 14 4x4 3-shelf display carts. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. That was it. I couldn't. Anyway, I paused it here because I have to wait on the dollar table. I had to go back to it. I was so impressed by it and so amazed by it. But I paused it there because I did not notice until I was doing this editing that they had the large adult-sized cricket shirts at this store. And I paused it, you could see them. But the rest of the pegboard, there wasn't really anything new in the pegboard section. So I go through this pretty darn quickly, but if you want to pause it and stop and look at the items, and many of these items I have already highlighted in other of my videos if you're interested in looking at them. Or if you just want to ask, you know, I can tell you a little bit more about the items if you want to know, because there's a lot of them here. They did have this cute gel pen set, but I would not pay $5 for this because when you look at the back and see what's actually in there, it's just 4 gel pens and some paper. That's not really worth it when you consider the other options that you have for buying gel pens at Ollie's. And this was an open one, and it's one of those packs where you can do the coloring, and I'll show you one that's got the cover still on it. This one right here that's got the cover on it. It's got all the different designs that you can see in the back of it, but it's one of those little packs that you can take along with you, and you can do the art with the papers that were in there. So some of them were open, some of them weren't. They had some large size birthday cards here, but oh my gosh, I just can't wait for you to see what's on the dollar table. I can't wait. Oh, and on that note, at 8:30 p.m. today, if you're watching this the day that it appeared, which was March 18th, 2026, at 8:30 p.m. today, I'm going to be doing a live stream of the stuff that I bought from this particular Ollie's and just this Ollie's. Ollie's. So if you want to ask me any questions, that's another opportunity to ask me any questions. And if it's past that time, then you can go back and watch the live stream where I do the haul, because I'm going to do the haul tonight, March 18th, 2026. I'm going to do the haul tonight so you can see what it is. But oh my goodness gracious, I'm so excited to show you all the stuff that this store had. We've seen this many, many times. I love it. I was a kid that grew up on Highlights, and I think Highlights is one of the best magazines out there for a kid. And that is the longest search puzzle from Highlights. And I thought that was a cool idea. They have other items here. They have the chalk. Yes, they have the chalk, but they had this little calligraphy set. And I have tried doing calligraphy on my channel. It was in one of my Noob with a Mink Toner Kit lives, and I was terrible at it. It was really bad. And I honestly thought about buying this to try and do that, but I passed on it because calligraphy's not really something I'm going to do. It was something that I was trying with the Mink Toner Kit to see if I could get it to work, but it didn't work very well. So I don't know if I'm going to pick up calligraphy. And to be fair, it was more the pen than me. That's what I'm going to stick with. But it was more the pen than me as to why that didn't work, because the idea was sound. It should have worked. It didn't. This is one of those locker shelves that you can stick inside a locker, the little mesh shelves with the little legs on it. And then they had the little pump. I love that red bottle that you saw up in the upper right hand corner. That's the pump finger paint. And then these I didn't think were worth $7. Let me know. It's a Crayola item, even though my finger's sticking over the label on it. It's a Crayola item, and it's acrylic paints, but I thought that was kind of expensive for some of the ways that you can buy acrylic paints in Ollie's. I have a set of these. I have played with them on one of my lives, and they are amazing. This is a really nice set of markers. So if you see this set of markers and you're wondering, you can always look at my live stream and see what it was like to use it, or you can buy it and test it yourself. I personally thought it was great. And this, if you have somebody who is interested in getting into art and drawing, but you don't know what particular medium they want to use, this is an excellent buy with all of the different items that you can get in that. It's only $20, and you get alcohol markers, you get paints, you get watercolors, paint brushes, colored pencils. I think there's the oil pastels in there. You get so many different items in there that they can test what it is that they want to do without spending a whole lot of money on a whole bunch of different kits. It's $20 one and done. That one there was the same idea, $13 one and done, and they get to test all of the different styles and all of the different materials and all of the different mediums out there and pick whichever one they want to go with. These are Park Lane items, so these are definitely coming from the Joann's liquidation, and it was only $2, and they're about 8 by 8. You don't really see very clearly how big they are because my hand wasn't in the image for very long, but they're about 8 by 8. And these Astro Bright papers, this one is actually paper, but there's another one that just says Mega Pack that is cardstock, and they're the same price. And this was a cool idea. I love this idea. It's for how to do lettering, and it was only $1. $1 for this whole booklet on how to do lettering, and it is such an amazing booklet. Oh my goodness gracious. I did pick one of these up, so you will see it tonight, or you'll see it if you go back and rewatch the replay of the live stream where I go through my haul of the items that I got from this one store alone. Again, this is the Kissimmee store in Florida, and wait till you see what is on the dollar table. Oh my goodness gracious. I just can't even. Oh, I just can't even. There's a lot of really good stuff in this store. This is not exactly a long video. It's only 26 minutes, but there's a lot of really good stuff in this store. And it's amazing how much stuff I found just even on this is the stationery aisle. It's amazing how much stuff I even found here. Those for $1.99 I wouldn't buy. They've had them since long before the liquidation started. It's one sheet of paper for $1.99. They have so much better paper from the American Crafts liquidation and from the Joann's liquidation. Crazy Art, they have the Crazy Art liquidation. There are so many art things that have gone out of business or that have been liquidated that Ollie's has, that there's just a huge variety of things that you can buy for arts and crafts. And that page that was 8.5 by 11 page for $2, not a good buy. It's really not a good buy. It's a leftover from before these liquidations started, so I would bypass that one. There were a couple items on this pegboard that I thought were interesting, so I think I show one of them pretty soon. Not a whole lot. Again, not a whole lot on the pegboards in this store, at least not a whole lot new on the pegboards in this store. Maybe it wasn't in this store because I went to two on the same day. So it must have been a different store because we're off the pegboards now. But they had this cute little unicorn. Oh, it's a unicorn! I found the unicorns, and it's a cute little booklet where you get the markers and you get the pages that you get to color. And I thought it was very cute. I did not buy it. It's not something that I would have done, so I left it for somebody else who wanted it. And it's the only one that I saw, so I don't know if they have any of the others in any others of them in the store. But it was really cute and just absolutely adorable. These are all the journals that they have available at the store. And then for people who do packing stuff, I've shown a lot of different packing things, but this one actually had a really good price on packing tape. And this one right here is clear packing tape. Clear shipping tape. The one in my hand now is packing tape, but the one with the red border on it, that's actually shipping tape. So if you do things where you need shipping, then you've got that. And they had two different styles of the Loctite. So this store really had a lot of stuff, but here it is. Here it is. Wow, let's start on the dollar table. Let's just start on the dollar table. Not everything on this table was $1. This is not like the Belcher store in Tampa, where everything on that table actually is $1. This one had some different price things on here, but some of the items that were $1 were amazing, and some of the items in this store I have never seen before. Never ever. They did have this pouring paint, but the store also has a Snow White version of the pouring paint. I've never seen white pouring paint be store. That's not what I meant to say. I've never seen white pouring paint before, and that is such a great color to have because it's such a filler color. It's one that's used so very often. They had these wonderful stickers that are different. These were religious ones, and they were beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then the glitter stickers that you saw underneath there, those are just numbers. And apparently I never highlighted those. Oh, here it is. Yeah, these are just numbers, black glitter numbers. And I bought those. You'll see those tonight as well because I bought those. And then this is some texture brushes that you can use to make texture on things. Oh my gosh, never seen that before. This little cupcake kit, never seen it before. This has never been seen in any of the Ollie's that I've been in before. That doesn't say that nobody else has seen it, just I've never seen it. And it was $1 for this whole little cupcake kit. So, I mean, that's an entire party in a box for $1. That was amazing. And then these letters, these go on those letter boards, also $1. And you get like 100 and something letters in there for $1. It's less than a penny a letter. It is just an amazing price for those. And now we're moving around again to another area. And look, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is a Girl Power double-sided 12 by 12 paper pad for $4, and it is bright and vibrant and flashy and gorgeous. I love all of this paper. Oh my goodness gracious, every page in there was absolutely beautiful. That huge album right there for memory books, that was $1. These are the half poster size pages of glitter paper for 25 cents. This entire thing is a chipboard of Americana stuff for $1. This is chipboard. This is not cardstock weight. This is chipboard weight. And you push out the little pieces and you have little chipboard pieces to put on whatever you're decorating, whatever you're using it for, papercraft, junk journaling, whatever it is. So you've got these beautiful little molds with the little mermaid tails, and then you've got these beautiful, look at the stuff, look at the amount of stuff, and these are gorgeous. Oh my goodness gracious, these are gorgeous. I did not realize when I went through this the first time that there's actually 3 different colors of those. There's a set that is gold, there's a set that is silver, and then the one that I just showed you, that one is actually kind of a holographic rainbow one. Oh my gosh. The little So Easy kit, $1 for the little panda. Oh my goodness gracious. I've never seen a So Easy kit that cheap. That was really cool. Now, the cards, they were $2. And the cards usually are. The cards are usually $1.99. So when they ring up $1.99. So, but they're a beautiful set of cards, just so you know. And then they have so many other things. They have just a few of the Halloween stickers left. They do have some of the Crafter's Square items from Dollar Tree, and then that in my hand right there, you know, Guild, I did not buy it, but yes, those were gloves that could be used for crafting. No, I didn't buy them. Look at this page. I bought some of these. You will see these in the live stream. Look at this paper. 12 by 12, gorgeous, glittery, shiny, beautiful paisley paper. Oh my goodness gracious. And then this is 15 yards of wide lace ribbon. 15 yards for $2. That is such a good price for this. I mean that's remarkable. It is better I think even than the rolls that used to be sold by the yard that have been showing up in the stores. The little oval ones, just amazing. This is little pieces of silver foil that can be used in some sort of card making. It's actually made for paper making so that you can add glitter when you make paper by blending up pulp, but you could use it in anything. The gorgeous little tiger appliques. They had tons of ribbon in this store. Oh my gosh, we haven't really even, we're about a third of the way through this dollar table. Oh my goodness gracious. So many items. And then the little markers that they have. And then these are those dividers that you put into metal carts. And they were $1 for these divider sets. I didn't buy any of them because none of my carts need to have dividers in them. But if you're looking for that, there they are, $1. The Joann's, I did not take up to the front. It probably was $2, and then the yellow one in the back is $4. These were cute, but it's black ink. It's a little misleading because it looks like it's metallics, but it's not. It's black ink. They still have the Cricut Joy. This is the glitter stuff. Very cute, very pretty. 25 cents a sheet for these heart pages. This was single-sided, but it was cardstock. I can't remember if I bought any. We'll find out tonight when I do the live whether or not I bought any of the heart paper. But knowing me, I probably did because it was beautiful. The little marker sets that stack, those were $2 each. And then this is those Baker Twines rolls that has many different colors. They were $1 each. Just so much stuff on this cart. Oh my gosh. And then they're right there in the corner, Science Fair Project. Although at this point, it's not Science Fair Project anymore because that ship has sailed big time. These are little envelopes or little pockets that you put into... No, I take that back. These were the little stickies that you could... They're the little square pieces of double-sided foam, and then they had the needle set. This is a really cool thing because these are white markers that have huge brush tips on them. I wanted to pick up a set. This is the item from the store that I forgot to pick up. In most of my videos, I forget to pick up something while I'm in the store, and I did not pick these up. So I can't show you those, but I love those, and I'm such a marker fiend. I love markers. And then I had to go back a little bit because there were other items that I missed. I mean, that's how much stuff is on these tables. Oh my gosh, there is so much here. These are $1.99. It is a huge piece of elastic. I think it was elastic. Gorgeous stuff. Absolutely wonderful. And then on the bottom there were a bunch of those latex gloves. No, I did not buy any. This was some more ribbon that they had. There was tons of different types of ribbon in this store. Absolutely huge quantities of it. Never seen that before. Never have I ever seen that particular set of pens before. They're marked $5, and that looks like a Dollar General or Five Below's price tag, but they were $1. They had the Bow Bunny glitter paste for $1, and for some reason, the large spheres are 74 cents. Every other shape, every other size of those Kaboom molds are $1.99, but for some reason the spheres are 74 cents. I still don't understand it. I don't think I ever will. They had wonderful, beautiful sets of cookie cutters. Most of those we've seen before, and I've seen them before in this store. It's not a new item for this store, but I'm still going over everything that they had on this huge, massive island dollar table. I mean, there's just no other way to put it. Those were the decorations for the cupcakes and the cake and baking things. They had these little rolls of ribbon. So much stuff, so much. And we haven't even seen the best stuff yet. Oh my gosh, we haven't even seen the best stuff yet. The best stuff on this table, there are a few of those there's the rest of those Halloween stickers. They didn't have a whole lot of these left. This store has had those for a while. They've had those probably every time I've gone in since I started going into Ollie's about 4 months ago. But wow, they still have a few of them. And oh my gosh, we're getting to the point where some of the best items on this are coming up. Oh my goodness gracious. It's the 12 by 12 papers that they have in this store. I'm floored, stunned, unbelievably good buys for the 12 by 12 paper in this store. And here it comes. Oh my gosh, we're almost there. There it is. Look at this. This is mottled silver pressed paper, and then they have more of the mottled silver pressed paper. I did buy it. We're going to look at it tonight. Oh, it is beautiful. Oh my goodness. And then they had it in pink. Oh, I love it so much. Oh my goodness. Now the pink was not mottled and random like the silver one was. The silver one had a random pattern on it. The pink one was not random. This store has always had a lot of 12 by 12 papers, but the selection this time, when you count in the paisley one and the silver metallic one and that pink metallic one, it's gone even farther off the chain as to how wonderful this store is. If you're looking for 12 by 12 paper, this Kissimmee store is definitely a place to go. I do have a set of these to look at, so we'll take a closer look at these stickers when I do the live stream tonight, or when you go back and view the live stream if you didn't catch it when I did it live. More ribbon. I don't think I bought any ribbon from this store, so I don't think there's going to be any ribbon in the live stream, but they had tons of ribbon. They had these cute papers. Look at that adorable little paper with the little balloon dogs on it. That was such an adorable thing. This is Draper James paper, and their Draper James items have been starting to show up a lot. I've even seen the Draper James fabric that originally sold for $22. Not in this Ollie's, but I have seen it in several Ollie's now, so just amazing. And these journals are just the cutest thing. I didn't buy any of them this time, but I have looked at one in a live stream in the past if you want to see what that journal is like. Oh my goodness gracious, we're not even done. We're not even done. The little mix-ins for resin molds, and then we have these beautiful plates that have that copper tone around them, more beautiful ribbon, and I keep going up and down on this table because I want to make sure that I get everything, that I show you everything that this store has to offer, and it had so much. I mean, I know, I am absolutely positive that I missed some items in this store, and I absolutely know that because in doing this video, when I was doing the editing, I saw things that I missed, and I'm sure that if you sit there and pause and go through, there's that pourable paint that's white. Now, I don't know how much that one is. Usually these are marked $1.49, but that one wasn't marked. That one might be $1. I really don't know. And then I'm trying to get the stuff off the top, so I'm holding my phone over the top of the pile so you can see it, the different things. They had the crepe paper. I didn't see any of the ripped up paper for stuffing, so I don't know if this store had it. It could be that I just missed it. I guarantee you I missed items in this store. I am absolutely positive that there are things in this store that I did not get in this video because this store is just that overwhelming with how many different items are in here. My anxiety started to kick in, and I couldn't stay in there longer than I wanted to stay in there longer, but I just couldn't. If you don't have anxiety disorder, if you don't have to deal with panic, and you can go into this store and you can look in this store and really take your time, spend about an hour going through this table and looking at every particular item, I'm sure you will find many items that I did not see when I did this little video here. This is a top tier store for me as far as crafting supplies go, and as far as the liquidation goes. It's just amazing, just absolutely stunning. This is washi tape. All of those little pieces there, this is a little washi tape booklet, and I didn't realize what it was when I had it in my hand. So no, I didn't buy one of those, and now I'm wishing I had. So there's actually two things in this store. These are mermaid markers. I did buy this set, so we will go through this and we will take a look at this when I do the live stream tonight. There's so many items that I have to get into this live stream tonight, and I'm showing you that there's two different colors. I'm wondering that if I shook it, whether or not that would make the colors go back to the same in both of them. I don't know. So many other things. This is just stuff that's been stacked in here. Calendars. They had the big size burlap sheet. That was what I was showing you right there. And more ribbon. So much stuff. And now I'm looking underneath, and I'm going to get to a point where I'm going to slow it down even more and show you a little right there, just to the left. There's a set of markers there that I did not even see while I was in the store. And that's just to show you that even on the shelves underneath, this stuff is packed and piled back and it just everywhere. This is not one where it's just fronted. This is a dollar table where there are things on all three shelves stacked all the way back. That's what I'm saying. If you have the time and you don't have to deal with anxiety like I do, going back to this store, you could sit there and you could probably spend an hour at this table and go through everything and see what all has been crammed back behind there and what is stacked everywhere. And just, I mean, we've never seen tape. That's just straight up tape. We've never seen tape in these stores. And I'm just going back through, and I missed these Dauber bottles the first time through. I missed the huge 8.5 mile roll of curling tape the first time I went through. So I'm going back around just to make sure that I've caught everything and found the Dauber bottles. And then I found this little pop item, which I did not see the first time I went around this table. This store is just chock-a-block full of crafting items. A beautiful pink paper, missed it the first time around, and it's even on the top shelf. These bows, missed them. I mean, so much stuff. Absolutely so much stuff. If you have the wherewithal and the desire to go to the Kissimmee store, I highly recommend it, because this store is just... I think that a lot of the craft liquidation ended up in Kissimmee, and here I am showing the different holographic version of that and putting it in the cart. And I'm running out of words to describe how amazed I am. I really am. And so we're back at the OLLIE'S buckets. I do think that those are amazing. And then one last look at that beautiful double-sided paper pad for $4. I appreciate every one of you so very much. I am humbled by you. I am grateful to you. I thank you for watching. Cheers and happy crafting.